Yo, what is up, everybody? Andrew Mahone here with Mikey.
What is up?
Hula Mike Collins. We're going to be coming at you with the Cosmic Eclipse Prerelease at Full Grip Games. Mikey, you were telling me that you pulled some sick nastiness.
I did.
At a pre-release just the other day.
Yeah.
But we're getting started here. Let's get right on into it. Mikey, tell us a little bit about what you pulled the other day and what you're hoping to pull here.
All right. So yesterday, I actually went 3-0, and I pulled a Lily Clefairy, Lily Pokédoll, Rainbow. What is it? It's not Secret Rare. Secret Rare. Gosh. And then I pulled a full art Lieutenant Surge, and I can't get this kit open.
You got it. You need some assistance?
You
need to phone a friend?
I just cut my nails too.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Look at that. Look at that.
I got you with the yeah.
Normally I'm the one who does this. Alright, here we go. And then I pulled a Arceus Dialga, which was really, really good. I ended up just completely shrekking everybody. It was so fun, so great. Alright, so I ended up pulling the Entei promo, which is not too bad. I could actually get Entei, which is the Tepig and Empoleon together, which I might want that. So let's see.
Thank you so much, Traino Y, for that sub. Thank you. 11 months.
So Embor, and let's see my second type. All right, we're good. I actually like this typing. So it may seem like it's 2-stage 2s, but it gives me versatility depending on what I pull.
I do really like the Empoleon line. I mean, that card is just so powerful in this pre-release format and splashable. You can play it with anything because the Empoleon just attacks for a single colorless.
For sure. It's actually real. So the it has the recall that can go down to any other stage, and Piplup's ability, his first attack is just completely sick.
It's so good. Bubble Hold. If the defending Pokemon is a basic Pokemon, it can't attack during your opponent's next turn.
All right. So I got a Lily Pokédoll, which I actually really like. How playable do you think that's going to be in actual format?
I mean, Robo Sub was good.
I thought it was amazing.
Right? So I mean, if Robo Sub was good, Lily's Pokédial also has potential. And when we talk about the fact that there is limited gusting, I mean, there is some, of course, but there's no Lysander, there's no Guzma. We do have great catcher out of this set.
Right.
Obviously, there's custom catchers, but not nearly as much access to Gust as there used to be. So it could be that much better. Yo, you got the Swell.
I did get Swell.
Like Chaotic Swole.
Well, in this form, in pre-release, it does nothing, basically.
Literally does nothing, yeah.
But I can actually see it working in in standard.
Oh, that card will be phenomenal in standard,
right?
I think, yeah. I actually just finished filming my top 10 list for Cosmic Eclipse. It took me all day, but oh yeah, Chaotic Swell's on there, for sure. Oh, check that out. Silvally GX.
Rainbow Rare.
Beautiful card. Wow, Mikey, dude.
It's okay. It's not terrible.
Do you have a type null?
I do have a type null. I'm going to be taking it back out.
Oh, sick.
So
all right.
I might be playing that. It's a bit sharp.
Yo, that's a crazy pull. I mean, Rainbow Rare. That's the best card we've seen pulled out of any pre-release kit so far, that's for sure. So that is completely rad. Sick pull there,
Woo!
Mikey.
Volcarona GX also. Look at that beauty.
Absolutely insane, dude.
Look at that beauty.
I can't believe it.
This is
and you've got the Entei pack, and there's Embor.
Yes.
And Silvally GX is colorless.
Correct. So let's see. Once on your turn, you may discard 2 fire energy cards. If you do, put 2 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. Oh. Okay. All right.
It's got a nice little snipe thing. Pretty decent attacks, too.
Yeah, not too bad. 160 for 3. Put 2 fire energies attached to this Pokemon into your hand. So I could Embor.
Right.
Make it rain a whole bunch of Pokemon. Energies. Gosh. I just got off of work, so I'm just like...
Hey, I feel you. I'm at work, so...
Right, straight from work. All right. Discard an energy from each of your opponent's Pokemon. Okay, Massive Heat Wave. I can see.
Pretty good.
You are.
All right, Mikey.
Hopefully I have a Larvesta.
2 GX Pokemon in your deck. I'm thinking... I want to see you go 3-0 here.
I think I'm going to try to go 3-0. I think I'm going to go Fire Wave, though.
You gonna build the fire deck?
I think I might build fire deck. I'll have to see if I have any Larvestas.
All right, sweet.
So.
Well, we will be right back, and we're gonna let Mikey build his deck, and we're gonna get Jesse Parker on camera to open his pre-release kit momentarily. Yo, we got Jesse Parker here with his pre-release kit. Is this your first Cosmic Eclipse pre-release, Jesse?
It is indeed.
All right, excellent. Well, tell us a little bit about what you're most excited from this set and what you're hoping to pull here.
I'm excited for Mega Lopunny Jigglypuff. It seems like the perfect card in this meta, to counter all these GX decks. You know, it's something that you're gonna have to play around. And I generally like those cards that force you to play around them. It kind of helps define the meta a little bit, but
it's crazy.
There's so much stuff in this set, but
it really is.
Yeah.
The Mega Lopunny is good against almost everything. It's good in almost everything.
Yeah. It's very splashable since it's a normal type. So there's much in this set. Though, honestly, I could probably talk for a half hour about it, but I'm not going to.
Hey man, well, you do your thing, Jesse. It's your world. We're just living in it.
Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, we got the Buzzwole. That's not bad. I was hoping for the Blacephalon, the purple clown, but this is probably close second, so I'm probably pretty good for pre-release. I can heal 30 damage and do 60, so that's pretty good.
Sick.
Yeah, so I guess we'll open this first.
Yeah, we'll see who you get in the kits. Make sure if you want that code, slip it off to the side.
Oh yeah.
Just if you want it.
Good looks.
Right.
I heard from Natalie that the Dust Snore is insane, so I gotta get the Dust Snore.
We'll see what you get.
So
all right.
Let's see. I'm just gonna fan it out.
Sure.
All right, we got the Emboar. What's Emboar do? Explosive Fire Dance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may look at the top 8 cards of your deck and attach any number of basic energy cards you find there to your Pokemon any way you like. Okay, so it's just when you play from. Okay, so it's once when you evolve it, and you do 160.
It's kind of like Turbo Sharpedo. If you think about,
yeah, I don't know. That seems okay, but probably not that great. I don't know. We'll probably have to roll with it though. Some consistency cards, not bad, and Saws. Oh no, I feel like I got the bad pre-release kit. Let's see. Once during your turn, you may draw a card. Oh, that's amazing! Wow. Okay, I don't know about this. So.
Blizzy memes coming in hot with the 300 bits. Thank you so much, Blizzy.
Holy cow! There is a paragraph on this card. Let's read it. All right, let's read, chat. If you have exactly 1 card in your hand, this attack does 100 more damage. If you have exactly 3 cards in your hand, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. If you have exactly 6 cards in your hand, this attack does 30 damage each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is interesting. What in the world? Okay, well, that's actually not terrible. Maybe we'll just play that with Buzzwole and hope we pull some good stuff from the packs. Actually seems pretty good.
I mean, it has a 1 energy attack.
Yeah,
that's
that seems
busted.
really good. Yeah, I like that a lot. So
and it can
seems
snipe, right?
Yeah,
that's awesome.
That seems like a lot of fun. So some more consistency cards. Pretty cool. All right, so I'll put those up here. Try to organize it a little bit. The Buzzwole. All right, so let's open up these packs. Oh, that art is amazing. Wow. Hope that gets turned into a playmat. That's pretty cool.
The Blastoise is pretty sick.
Yeah,
I really
cool.
like the babies. I love the Cleffa, the Jiggly, and the Iggly.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, we got one of each.
That one is sick, yeah.
That's pretty cool. All right, so let's see what we get here.
I love Cleffa. I have 100 Cleffa from Neo Genesis. Literally 100. I don't mean like 100. I literally have 100 for my old decks. Cleffa's for sure one of my favorites.
All right, let's see. Let's do this the right way. I think this is the energy in front. Yep.
Oh, there we go. Busted.
Yeah, there we go.
The technique.
All right, I got the technique. I watched a lot of Max Mofo, so I'm good on the technique.
Oh, there you go.
Araquanid, Draw Energy, Unidentified Fossil, Sandshrew, Ponyta. I should probably there we go.
There you go. You got it, bud.
Sunkern, Cosmog, Psyduck, Reverse Clefairy, and Xatu. All right. I'm going to put the Draw Energy off the side. That's probably pretty good. I don't know about the rest of these. Probably just going to go ahead and put those off the side. Those don't seem very good. All right. I'm going to try to open this off to the side just so I can kind of not reveal the code by accident.
But then you're cheating.
Oh, am I cheating?
Oh, you're definitely stacking the pack. You went ahead.
Well, I don't want you to see the color either. So
you just you put the rainbow rare in the pack. It's a fake opening now.
Oh, yeah, true.
I'm just kidding, bro.
Right. Well, now you guys see it's a green code, so all the suspension is lost.
Yo, some people, I don't know. I've heard that. That's a thing, though.
That's crazy. Oh, look, Mega Lopunny and Jigglypuff are in the back. Maybe that
love that.
Maybe that means we're gonna get it. All right,
I think so.
Flareon, Igglybuff. What's this do? Sleepy Voice. Once during your turn, you may flip a coin of heads. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now asleep. If you use this ability, your turn. Wow, that is so
That's
bad.
like the worst one.
That is so bad. Oh my
Whereas
word.
there is one of
There's
them.
a Mareep, right? That just does it and then you retreat.
Well, yeah, but no, there's a baby in the set that's actually almost good. I think it's a Zerul.
The Munchlax is good. I thought that's not play in a deck. The Munchlax. It's like if you flip a coin of heads, put an item from your discard on top of your deck.
That's pretty good, and I think the Azurill is also pretty good.
Was that
it's like flip a coin of heads, you get to accelerate an energy from the discard or something.
Oh, is that from this set?
I think it's in this set.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I think it's pretty good, yeah.
Yeah. Eevee, Duskull. Oh man, too bad we didn't get to Dusknoir line.
I know. Missed opportunities.
Baby, Jangmo-o, and Armaldo. All right, so I'm pretty sure we're gonna pitch all this over here too. All right, well, looks like we got a grass deck, ladies and gentlemen.
Might be the pre-release kit. You know, we have Mikey out here with all the
all the
action,
gas.
and now.
Uh-oh, another green code.
Oh,
no.
man.
Oh no.
No suspense.
No
bro.
suspense. Will, that's pretty cool. It lets you force a coin flip to heads. That's pretty cool.
For sure.
Golduck, Pangoro, Skrelp, Pikachu, Teddiursa, Nosepass, Litleo, Raichu Reverse. That's pretty
Ooh.
cool. And Drampa.
Dude, the Drampa's gas.
Is it
dude.
good? If this
My-
Pokemon has 2 or more different types of basic energy attached to 70. Whoa, that's pretty neat. I'll probably put that off to the side.
Oh, yeah, dude. So if you're playing fire or grass, or whatever,
Yeah.
you know,
He's
you just
put
put
'em
two
in
different
anything.
kinds on the Drampa, and you just get in there and start swinging. Amazing.
I'll take it. Take what we can get at this point, man.
For sure. All right, Uno Mas. Open it off to the side. I want suspense. Yeah. All right, quick. Yeah, throw the Rainbow Rare in the
All
deck.
right, spoiler alert.
Oh, no.
It's okay to spoil that one because you know it's going to be good, so...
Oh, it was a white code? Okay,
Yeah,
sick,
it was a
sick.
white code. We're
All
good,
right,
we're
all
good,
right,
we're good. All right, so Psychic. Heracross. Let's see what that does. If your opponent has any tag team Pokemon in play, this attack does 70 more damage. Probably not good. Lily's Pokédoll. That's cool. Gronium Z. Oh my goodness. Discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each card you discard in this way. It can only be used Dragon Claw. Drampa is Dragon Claw.
No way.
Let's go.
Oh, dude, you're playing that combo.
Oh man, I'm just gonna go in with Dragon Arcana, whatever the heck that means, and then if they try to do as a tag team, I'll just Destructive Drake them for like 240.
For sure.
Oh, let's go. Slugma, Wailmer, Pawniard, Togedemaru. Man, these are Pokemon are hard to pronounce. Trapinch, Teddiursa Reverse, and oh my.
Another Sawsbuck.
I don't want it.
Yo, the buck.
Oh look, I got the hollow.
The
Sawsbuck.
hollow
That's what we're talking
buck.
about. The hollow looks pretty nice. I like it. Wow. Okay,
Dude, you can play, and you got the Clefairies or the Pokédoll or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So
what
you
is
got yourself a bona fide stall deck there, dude.
Yeah, that's not bad.
You can Sawsbuck
What does this do?
into the Pokédoll.
Is this like okay? If this Pokemon's your active, you may discard all.
It's a Robo-Sub.
Oh, it's a Robo-Sub. Okay. Well, I never played when Robo-Sub was like legal, so I've never actually played against a Robo-Sub, so I don't know. That seems good. Yeah.
Busted.
All right. Well,
All
I'm
right.
gonna try to make something of this, and we're gonna be drawing cards. That's for sure. So
Sick. All right, we're going to get Mikey back on here to show off what he came up with for his pre-release deck. We will be right back. Got Mikey with his pre-release deck. Why don't
What's up?
you show us your deck, Mikey, and talk about the strategy you plan on using.
All right. So my strategy is to hopefully just get set up. That's what it is.
Okay.
The Savali here is actually really good. His ability is Disc Reload. Once during your turn, before you attack, you can draw up until you have 5 cards in your hand.
Yep.
So you can keep that draw going on. Brave Buddies, 50 plus. If you played a supporter from your hand during this turn, it does 70 more. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 supporters, a Pokédoll, and 2 Pokemon Communications for my trainer. So I should be able to do some damage with that every once in a while.
2 Pokemon Communication give you a decent chance to be able to find them too, I think.
Right.
Yep.
I have the 2 Entei's in here that I'm going to play because of Rally Back, which does 30 plus 90 if one of my Pokemon were knocked out in the previous turn.
That's good. 120 for 2.
Right.
Really strong.
I am playing Tepig, Pignite, and Embor. Embor has the explosive fire dance. When I evolve it from my hand onto my Pignite, I can take the top 8 cards of my deck, look for as many energies as basic energies that I find there and attach them to any of my Pokemon any way I want to.
Which is sick because Emboar's got an awesome attack too.
Correct. It has a 4/4, has 160, and then I can make it rain onto Empoleon, which Empoleon has Aquafall for 130, but you have to discard all your energies. But the Prinplup has Direct Dive, where I can discard all the energy attached to Empoleon and snipe one of the Pokemon on the bench for 100 damage.
It's amazing.
So I think, well, and also we have the Bubble Hold if
Right.
I need it. But other than that, I think that's what I'm going to go with. My energy count is I'm going to be playing 7 Fire. I'm going to be playing 7 Water. And 1 Draw Energy.
Looks good. Now, who do you suspect is going to be the all-star of your deck in this pre-release, Mikey?
I'm hoping my All-Star will be the Savali.
I'm hoping that too.
That's what I'm hoping it be.
I mean, look at him. He's rainbow rare. He's beautiful.
Right. But what I'm seeing is probably these guys, one of these guys will probably be.
Yeah, the pre-release kit guys.
Yeah.
There are always some pre-release all-stars that make their way into the pre-releases, so that's awesome. Well, thanks for showing off your deck, Mikey.
No problem.
And,
Did you see the Eevee support in the set, though?
the EV support?
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh, you excited about those evolutions?
I'm actually building a real Eevee deck.
Oh, there you go. That'll be fun as well. I've been thinking about Glaceon GX. I can't stop thinking about Glaceon GX. That card just seems good.
It is good.
I mean, he turns off abilities.
Right.
Busted, right?
Right.
I mean, Mewtwo and Mewwho, right? But
Just
I know, right?
done.
Awesome stuff. Well, thanks for showing off your deck, Mikey.
Thank you so
And
much.
good luck at the tournament today.
Thanks.
We'll be right back with Jesse Parker's deck momentarily. Jesse Parker here just built
What's
his deck,
Yes, I did.
and he's going to show it off. All right, Jesse, show us what you got.
All right, so we got a pretty vanilla deck here, but I think it seems pretty consistent for a pre-release deck. So we got the 2/2 Sawsbuck line there. Put those there. And noted, one of them is hollow.
Oh, yeah.
So I have 3 Sawsbucks, so playing a 2/3 seems kind of bad. So I'm
Didn't
just
opt
playing-
for the 2-3 split.
Yeah,
huh?
no. So we're just going to do that. And then we have the 2/2 Cricketot. So the Sawsbuck lets me draw cards. The Cricketoon, I should say. Lets me do, attacks based on how many cards are in my hand. So I guess that's the idea behind the Sawsbuck. Lets you draw a card if you need to activate some of the effects of the attack.
That's
so,
kind of neat,
Yeah,
right?
kinda
So
like
the
a
Sawsbuck
Gramble.
gives you more control over your hand size.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we have the 2/2 Embor to accelerate energy. It lets you put energy onto any of your Pokemon when you evolve it, which lets me charge out my Drampa, which has a really busted attack. For 3 energy, for 3 colorless, it says, if this Pokemon has 2 or more different types of basic energy attached to it, his attack does 70 more damage, and it already does 70, so you're doing 140 as long as I have 2 different types of energy. So I can charge it up with Embor if I need to. Then the Buzzwole just seems like a good versatile attacker. Does
It's
more
basic.
damage. Yeah, more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card I have taken, so pretty good. Then we got the supporters Professor Oak set up to kind of help us. We got 3 different types there, so
Love it.
pretty good. Blues Tactics to help us draw some cards. We could draw like pretty much half our deck with that, so that's pretty good. Lily, Roller Skater, which lets us discard a card from our hand if it's an energy, draw 4 cards, so that's pretty good. Rosa, if one of my Pokemon was knocked out last turn, I can search my deck for a Pokemon, a trainer card, and a basic energy, so pretty good if I'm having trouble finding my Pokemon. Lily's Pokédoll, basically Robo-Sub. It lets me stall for a turn. Play it as if it were a 30 HP basic, and then put it on the bottom of my deck, so that's pretty good. It might help me from
And
milling
your
out.
opponent doesn't take a card. It
doesn't take a prize.
when
Yep.
they knock it out. So I love that.
So
Yep.
I guess I'll put them over here. And then Dragonium Z. This is the spice.
All right, read me
You
that
can
GX
only
attack
yeah.
again.
So you can only put this card on a Pokemon that has Dragon Claw. Drampa's first attack is Dragon Claw, so if I have it attached to him, I can use Destructive Drake GX. Discard all basic energy from this Pokemon. This attack does 80 damage for each card you discarded. So say you went in with a Dragon Arcana, and for some reason 140 isn't doing enough.
Right.
Go ahead and do 240.
Insane, right?
So,
Absolutely
pretty
wild. You could use that to finish off a game. That would
Yeah.
be amazing. And of course, you're going to be able to accelerate that energy with the Embor. So then you can just go in with the Dragonium Z.
Yeah, so, and then Pokecom. And a draw energy, so help me draw some more cards with the Sawsbuck. It also would help fix math on Cricketoon's attacks, so that's pretty good.
Yep.
And then I have 6 fire and 8 grass. Grass seems like a little more important since I have more grass attackers in here, whereas
Sure.
the Embor only costs 1 fire.
Right.
So I'm thinking that's good on energy counts. I'm thinking I won't need more than that. So
Yeah.
I didn't really want to add the Embor first, but I guess I kind of probably should.
Yeah, you're a little light without it.
Yeah,
So
a little light,
I
so-
like it.
yeah.
Excellent stuff, Jesse. Well, good luck, and thank
Thanks.
you so much for showing off your deck. I hope we get to see a Dragonium Z
Ooh,
come into play. All right, best of luck to you.
thanks.
But also, we're going to be opening another kit. I got a kit right here. Let's get it. What do you guys want to see? We've got another kit of Cosmic Eclipse. I am looking for a Megalopunny that I would like to open. I would like a Megalopunny. I would like some Great Catchers. I would like some tag team supporters. A Reshiram. Sure, I'll take a Reshiram. That'd be nice. If I could get a Rainbow Rare Breaksard. All right. What are you guys calling Breaksin and Charizard Tag Team GX? I've been calling it Breaksard. I think Breaksard is a nice name. That, or you could call it Charizard Breaks. Like a Charizard break, but it's Charizard Breaks. Yo, is that Cosmic Eclipse? Is that stamp misstamped? Is that like off center? Is it supposed to be entirely on the card, or is that... I'm pretty sure that's misprinted. Is it not? It's like off. You guys see it? I think that's technically misprinted, right? You guys can let me know. I'm pretty sure it's off. But that's cool. I like the misprint, right? But I'm pretty sure that is technically a misprint, right? You can see it's like the E is like bleeding outside the picture. Let's see, we've got Roller Skater. All right, Skater. There you go. Yo. Pokemon Communication, Tate and Liza. We got the Embor. And, ooh, Busted Cynthia. You really get your value out of these. Dig it. And we got these. And, of course, we're giving away the code. That's right. You want yourself a little pre-release kit. Have at it. Very, very nice. So, apparently, we've got pre-orders up for Cosmic Eclipse singles on Full Grip Games right now. Make sure to scope those out. If you're looking to get your hands on these dope cards from Cosmic Eclipse and you want to get them before anybody else, drop a pre-order at fullgripgames.com. Now, we were pre-ordering, I think we had the Rainbow Rare Breaksin and Charizard. We were pre-ordering it at $90. I'm pretty sure we sold out of them at $90, and now they have like shot up to $200 or something like that. Crazy. But we sold out of them at $90. Now people are selling them for like $200, which is wild. So that card shot up right away. Sean was trying to tell me like we should list it at like $50. I was like, bro, it's got Charizard on it. You can't just list a Rainbow Rare Charizard at $50. You know, the internet goes crazy for these things. So, crazy. The Rainbow Rare Breaksard. Breaksin and Charizard Tag Team GX. That card is apparently going for like $200 now. So, all the people who pre-ordered them from the grip for $90, y'all some lucky ducks getting in there for the value. But that's one of the best reasons to check out the Full Grip Games pre-orders is because, really, I mean, you get it in for that price, and then a lot of the cards, some of them do end up going up, right? And so you can like spec on a card like a Rainbow Rare Breaksin and Charizard GX. Ooh, we got the Wishy Wash. The Rainbow Rare Breaksin and Charizard Tag Team. You know, that card is going to be a collector piece for sure. It's one of only 2 Charizard Tag Teams that'll probably ever get printed. You've got the Reshiram and Charizard, and now Breaksin and Charizard. Dude, the Wishy Washy is the bus. I pulled the Lana and Wishy Washy full art card. There's the code. I got dose more packs. I'm looking for the Rainbow Rare Breaksard. Come on, Breaksard. Please help me, chat. Send me your good vibes. Send me your sweet vibes. There's a code. No leaks on whether or not it's green or not. I don't know the cool code trick. I'm not Jesse Parker. I've never really been into the code trick. I like getting straight to the point. It's a Dragalge. No secrets there. And the Kyogre. I actually don't think these the Kyogre and Groudon are like not that bad. They're actually pretty cool. High water, attach 2 water energy cards from discard pile to one of your Pokemon. It's actually like not a bad attack at all. It's a little bit too slow in our current standard format, but you know, the attack reads pretty good. Uno Mas, chat. Uno Mas. This is going to be the Break Surge right here. The Rainbow Rare Break Surge. No, it's not. I saw it. It's a green code. I'm sorry, chat. There's the Azurill, though. I was talking about that. Ooh, look at that. Pikachu in red. That is very cute. Reminds me of my Pokemon Yellow version. That's a beautiful card. And it's got Nuzzle. Man, a Nuzzle Pikachu. You guys know about that Insano Raichu deck. Some people have been talking about that. The Raichu does more damage for the amount of lightning energy you have in play. And then you got Nuzzle Pikachu back. Okay. We could play the the reverse Pikachu. I don't know if you could play that. Can you play that in Shocklock? Is this the card you could play in Shocklock? Is this the new Pikachu that you would play? Not exactly sure what constitutes a good Pikachu for Shocklock. But anyways, he's super cute. I'm into it. And the Azurill. I think this is like, as far as the baby Pokemon go, he's not bad. It's got an ability growing up. Once during your turn before you attack, you may flip a coin. If heads, attach a basic energy from your discard pile to your active Pokemon. If you use this ability, your turn ends. I don't think that that's like the worst thing ever. But I don't think it's necessarily good enough to see competitive play. Still on the hunt for those tag team GXs. I'm looking for the Mega Lopunny and the Breaks in Charizard, but we'll see if maybe I can get those with a couple extra packs that we're going to get later on in the tournament. We're going to get ready for round 1 of the Full Grip Games Cosmic Eclipse Pre-Release. Thank you guys all so much for being here. We will be right back. All right, players are gearing up for the first round of the Full Grip Games Cosmic Eclipse Pre-Release. We've got Jesse Parker on the left versus Orlando Perez on the right. I touched base with these guys real quick to see what was in their decks. We saw Jesse open his kit, and we know he's got the Grass Special with the Dragonium Z in it. Orlando Perez is also got some grass dudes. He's got the Kricketune in his deck, but also the Empoleon, who's got the cool recall attack, allowing it to use attacks from Piplup and Prinplup. I think this matchup should be a battle of the Kricketoons, though. Both players having Kricketune in their deck. Jesse, when opening it, was like, this card's got a whole paragraph on it. What in the world does it do? Improvisational performance. And that is quite the improv here. It's got Grass Energy, does 30 plus. If you have exactly 1 card in your hand, this attack does 100 more damage. If you have exactly 3 cards in your hand, your opponent's active Pokemon is now confused. And if you have exactly 6 cards in your hand, this attack does 30 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So pretty cool sniping ability there. I really like the attack on the Kricketune, and it should be neat to see if these guys get to announce any improvisational performances. That would be pretty cool. These guys are getting ready. And Jesse's got the Sawsbuck, I think. Yeah, in his deck he does have the holographic Sawsbuck and the Emboar line. So maybe Orlando will get to hit for weakness in this matchup because of the Empoleon line he runs. If he gets to hit into that Emboar, that would be pretty clutch. The Empoleon is weak to lightning and not grass, so that's not a weakness that we're going to see come into play during round 1. Now, for those of you that don't know, pre-release decks are constructed with the pre-release kits that players open at the beginning of the event, like we saw here, and then you build a 40-card deck and play a 4-prize game. So these players only need to take 4 knockouts in order to win. Or, of course, if they knock out a tag team Pokemon, they are going to get to take 3 prizes. Almost all of the prizes in a single pre-release match given up by tag team Pokemon. And looks like Orlando does have a draw card in his hand as well as some water energies. I think I see a Napoleon there too, so you should be good to go. Sometimes pre-release matches can end pretty quickly if a player does not have consistency cards in their hand. Now, something that I really do like about the modern Pokemon trading card game pre-releases is that you get the pre-release kit to help build your deck. Used to be that you just got 6 packs and you had to build a deck out of whatever you opened. Now you get 4 packs, but you get the huge trainer kit to help you have a playable deck. Now, it used to be tough to put together a playable deck because you had to find the evolution lines out of the cards that you pulled purely from the packs. And that wasn't always the easiest thing to do. So I think that the evolution kits have been a great addition to the pre-release structure and an awesome opportunity for new and experienced players alike to enjoy the fun of the Pokemon trading card game. I love that everybody gets to be on the same playing field, and everybody is really dealing with with the same kind of limited pool of cards. And I think that's one of the coolest things about pre-releases as well. You could be a total newcomer and just build a busted deck on the spot and win a pre-release. Doesn't matter if you have the most expensive cards, legal and standard format. You're good to go at a pre-release for the cost of entry. Looks like Jesse starts with Tepig and is going to be playing first. He gets a Deerling down onto the bench as well as his Clefairy Pokedoll there. Or a Lily's Pokedoll. And it's looking like he might be trying to get set up, evolve into Emboar as quickly as he can. The Lily's Pokedoll acts as a 30 hit point basic colorless Pokemon. And if you want, if it's your active Pokemon, you can discard it and put it at the bottom of your deck. That's pretty neat. And if it gets knocked out, it doesn't count as a prize. We see Orlando's got that promo Buzzwole on his bench. And I think this is a Professor Oak setup. In his hand, he can search his deck for 3 different types of basic Pokemon. This is a really cool card. I think it's got potential. It's not the most amazing card ever, but it's pretty good, and I think it will see play in some decks. Not all decks, but some decks in standard format may opt to run this card. Free search for 3 basic Pokemon of any type. They could be GXs. They just all have to be different. So you can search for 2 different types or 3 different types. And it's really cool because you could play it with Ditto Prism Star as well. Ditto is always a colorless, so even if you're running a deck with X amount of types, maybe there's only 2 types, the Ditto could always be the 3rd type, or maybe a Jirachi from Team Up could be the 3rd type as well. I think it's just a neat card. Let's see, Jesse on the draw. He's going to use Pokemon Communication, trading in. Who is that? Cricketoon? Not Cricketoon. Cricketot? Cricketator Tot? What is that little dude's name? Help me, chat. The little Cricketoon Jr. What's Cricketoon? Who is Cricketoon Jr.? His name is Cricketot. I was right. It's Cricketot. Man, I'm a genius. There he is. Cricketator Tot. That's how I'm going to remember that. Yep. Looks like Jesse throwing his cards. He's got the Pignite in the active, and Pignite looks like it might be getting some action here. Taking the knockout. Wow. Thanks to weakness, Pignite getting some action real quick out of these gates. Let's see what that Pignite can do. Tackle for 30, dealing 60 damage with weakness. And Orlando does not necessarily have a great board state to deal with this Pignite. Let's get some Pignites in the chat. Hook me up with some Pignite flexes here. It's not often we get to see a Pignite on stream housing like this Pignite. Show me your Pignites, chat. I need the Pignite energy for this moment. Orlando going to suit up his Buzzwole on the bench with the grass energy. And it's got an Erica's to draw him 3 cards. Another Piplup, that's good. I think that getting the Empoleon online is going to be Orlando's only defense against this Emboar now. Jesse gets to use the ability, looks at the top, 8 cards of his deck, and can attach all of the energy he finds there to his Pokemon with Explosive Fire Dance. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon, top 8, he's got 3 energy to attach. That is phenomenal. He could suit those up onto his active Emboar and just start swinging for 160. Orlando is under a ton of pressure with Heat Blast coming in hot. This is crazy. A turn 3 Emboar in pre-release format. Jesse was talking about this as he was building his deck. He's like, I don't even know if I want to put the Emboar in the deck. Now look at him. Yeah, we want to put that Emboar in the deck for sure. And then Heat Blast dealing 160 damage every single turn from here on out. And he gets to use Sawsbuck to draw cards. That's so busted. Wow, setting up another Deerling. The Sawsbuck on the bench. Just giving his deck that extra layer of consistency. And then it looks like Jesse could play a Blues Tactics as well. So when he attacks, he'll get to fill his hand to, is it 8, I believe? Very cool. Is Blues Tactics 8? Pretty sure it's 8. I'm going to look it up. Unless someone in the chat gets to me first. It's 8. Emboar, more like Pignite Senior, Riley says. That's right. Emboar is really just a grown-up Pignite. Let's not forget the real hero here. Orlando has got a Cynthia and Caitlyn, so he's going to get a supporter out of his discard pile, and then he also gets to draw 3 cards, which is 6. So he'll discard a card to draw 3 cards. And hopefully this helps him dig out of this tough situation he's in. It looks like he does have a Pokemon Communication. He's going to trade the Empoleon into his deck and get himself the Prinplup. And if he has a Water Energy to attach, that would be great. Prinplup is the all-star of the Empoleon line. Being able to snipe 100, Empoleon can copy its attacks for just 1 energy. And snipe 100 for 1 energy, that's no joke of an attack. And then obviously, the Piplup can deal 80 damage too, which is super cool. It looks like Orlando has got all of his chips on this Prinplup, making it through and eventually becoming an Empoleon. See Jesse going for a Professor Oak setup as well, searching out another Tepig and a Buzzwole. I think Jesse is saying, okay, if I could get another Emboar built up, I mean, he's going to be good to go. So even if this active Emboar gets knocked out by an Empoleon, Jesse wants to have another one at the ready. He doesn't exactly have anything on his board that'll be super good at dealing with the Empoleon, though maybe his Buzzwole can make some plays happen. If he finds a Grass Energy for that Buzzwole, and we see that he does, the Buzzwole does more damage for the amount of prizes taken. Let's take a look at that Buzzwole real quick. Beast Boost. This Pokemon, the attacks do 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon for each prize card they've taken. And it looks like Orlando doesn't have the Empoleon. Nothing. Oh no, and has to scoop to Jesse. He doesn't have the Empoleon. He can't knock out the Emboar. Emboar was able to wreak havoc on this game, taking all of Jesse's prizes. Well, Pignite, don't forget Pignite. Pignite got in there for 1. But Emboar taking the rest. And Jesse merging victorious, moving on to 1-0 at the Full Grip Games Cosmic Eclipse Prerelease. We'll be right back with Jesse Parker to talk about his deck. Jesse coming off his win 1-0 at the pre-release.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about how the deck worked, and were you expecting Embor to be that good?
Wow, Embor is insane if your opponent can't deal with it. I mean, like, I think that I got kind of lucky there, obviously, drawing the blues at that moment. But I think even without that, I think it was pretty much over. But yeah, that Embor is pretty good, yeah.
I mean, he accelerated 3 energy into play.
Oh, yeah.
That kind of doesn't happen in pre-release format.
No, yeah, that was pretty insane. I thought I'd hit more energies than 3, but, even then, that's pretty good. All I really needed was 2, so...
Right.
Yeah, that's just crazy. Like, generally, that's how pre-release games go. One person, does what they need to, the other person doesn't. So.
Pops off.
Yeah.
I mean, Orlando digging for the Empoleon.
Yeah. I got a little nervous there, and then I read that Prinplup's attack only does 100 to the bench.
Right.
So I felt pretty safe there. So.
The Piplup would have been, I think, the issue is because he would have done 80 times 2.
Still not enough.
How much Embor?
Embor's got 170.
No way.
Mm-hmm.
170 HP.
Yeah, no, he's not going down easy.
Dude,
Pignite had 110. I was like, I almost didn't even want to evolve to Embor. Pignite, I was just gonna evolve to the Pignite. Let's see.
Yo, the Pignite emote. We had the Pignite emote
let's go.
going when you took that knockout.
Yeah, the Pignite. I don't think he was expecting that. I don't think he knew. Obviously, you don't memorize all the cards in the pre-release. But
no, especially when it's that big. You're like, I probably got to turn.
He's
yourself.
fine.
Yeah.
But the Sawsbuck getting there though, like being able to calm and get the Sawsbuck out to help me draw some cards.
For sure.
But just having all 3 of the lines of Pokemon in my hand at the start was pretty nice. I didn't have to search for them. So.
For sure. I mean, getting the quick Embor. You turn 3. You got to turn 3, 160 damage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like...
No secondary effects. Just 160, 160, 160.
Absolutely nuts.
Yeah.
Awesome stuff, Jesse. Well, congrats on your win, and good luck the rest of your rounds. Investigating, looking around, snooping around, seeing what other players had pulled, seeing what kind of decks they had. And, dude... This guy had a Rainbow Rare Breaksard, Braixen and Charizard Tag Team GX in his deck. Oh my gosh, I was jelly. I was jelly like nobody's business. It was insane. He just out there rocking with a 200 card in his pre-release deck. Absolutely nuts. And I'd stop by and be like, dude, insane pull. Yeah, he was stoked about it for sure. Now I have got myself 6 Packaroos. And I'm hoping, you like that sound? That's great. Yeah, okay. I got 6 Packaroos. We're going to see if maybe one of these has got something insane in it. So let's get some luck in the chat for some busted pulls. First of all, here is the code. Got Rockruff. Stuffle. The Stuffle apparently has a stomach ache or something. I don't know. It looks like he's kind of queasy. Rowlet. Phantom. That's a very cute Phantom. Magnemites. Double Stuffle. Sawsbuck. All right, we got the holographic Sawsbuck there. Seasonal Blessings. Drawing us cards. Zangoose, Vaporeon, and a Tag Call. It's a good card. I don't mind getting the Tag Call. Very nice. Now, I know Tag Call is good. I just don't know in what way will it get played, right? It's like we all know Tag Call is busted. It gets you 2 tag team cards out of the deck for free. Item-based search is always good in the Pokemon trading card game. Free search, always fantastic. What we got? Swoobats. Okay, Swoobat. Floettes. And a code for y'all. There you go. But in which ways will it get played? I mean, you could search out tag team Pokemon. I think quad tag team decks. Yeah, that's a good input from the chat there. Yeah, quad tag team decks like maybe Gardevoir and Sylveon might like it. You can go get your Gardevoir and Sylveon. Like, why play Cherish Ball in Guardy Sylveon when you could just play Tag Call and... I mean, the only Pokemon you really need to be able to get is the Xerneas, but you could play Tag Call and you could play Lana, right? Mallow and Lana in your Guardian Sylveon deck. So you just go get yourself another Guardy and you get yourself the Mallow and Lana and you get to switch and heal Yo, we got a Chaotic Swole. Check that out. And our Cosmic Eclipse code. Definitely don't mind getting the Chaotic Swell there. Very good. I will for sure be putting that in some deck. I don't know which decks necessarily Chaotic Swell is going to be good in either. I mean, it's seemingly good in everything. Like Mewtwo and Mew would like this card, but Mewtwo and Mew likes to play Giant Hearth. Malamar, I actually think Malamar will really like this card. Malamar, I mean, they'll like it because they get to stop Lysander Labs from coming into play, right? So I think Lysander Labs is like one of Malamar's worst enemies. Similarly, I mean, Gardevoir and Sylveon could play Chaotic Swell and stop the Lysander Labs from coming into play too. So I think that's really good. 3 more packs. Can we get there with the GX? Let's see. Deerling. Teddy. Golett. Dupider. Helioptile. Lily's Full Force. And Fion. I actually kind of like this Fion. I think this card is neat as well. Whirlpool Suction. 1 string a turn before you attack. If this Pokemon is on your bench, you may have your opponent switch their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. If you do, discard all cards attached to this Pokemon and put it at the bottom of your deck. So you get to do this multiple times. It's not just a one-off. You could do this. If you put a Fion in your deck, you can do this as many times as you want throughout the course of the game. I think Whirlpool Suction is a super cool effect. Not only because it pushes a Pokemon to the bench, it helps you get around things like Tag Purge. If your opponent's using Tag Purge, you can Whirlpool Suction and then Great Catcher them up and then KO them, right? Because you reset the Tag Purge. So I think this card is really neat. We'll see how it gets used, if at all, but I love that effect on that card. I think it's super cool. I've really wanted there to be an Escape Rope in standard format. I really miss that card a lot. Escape Rope is just such a good card. And, you know, this is half of Escape Rope for us. So I think that's super cool. Now we got 2 more packs. Can we get a Pokemon GX? I will have opened maybe 10 packs today. Whoa, there's the code. Let's see. Let's do the code. We got Deerling, Golett, Dupider, Apom, Onyx, Lana's Fishing Rod, and Lantern. Lana's Fishing Rod, pretty good card for sure. You can play it in Malamar, and you can shuffle. Oh, Ryukage. Thank you so much, Ryukage, for the sub. 4 months. Can't wait for my pre-release tomorrow night. Thank you so much, Ryukage, for supporting the channel. Lana's Fishing Rod, our best card in that pack for sure. You can play it in Malamar, get a Malamar back into the deck, which is neat. And you could also get a spell tag at the same dang time. Final pack. Could this be the pack with the Rainbow Rare Break Cert in it? What do you guys think? I think I'm getting kind of bodied out here on my pre-release luck. I have not gotten... Oh, there's something in this pack, guys. Oh my goodness. There's something in this pack. I don't know what it is, but this pack has something. Thank goodness. I was starting to feel like there's a little bit of a drought. All right, Chad, are you ready for this? I wish I knew how to do the pack trick for a moment like this, but we're just going to have to let the suspense build. All right, here we go. Trapinch, Oddish, Rufflet, Piplup, Vulpix, Crabrawler, and Flygon GX. Oh boy, check it out, Flygon GX. Not the card we wanted, but maybe the card we deserve. All right, Flygon GX. All right, but I did get a red and blue and a tag call. That's fine. I will take you home with me, Flygon GX. You're going to be my favorite Flygon GX, one we opened on stream. But we did get red and blue and tag call. That's very good, so I don't mind that at all. And Flygon, our Pokemon GX from our packs that we opened. Very, very cool. All right, y'all. That's it for my packs. That was pretty exciting. I'm glad we got to end with AGX. That is fantastic. Hopefully some of you guys were able to get those codes. And we will be right back with more Cosmic Eclipse pre-release action in just a moment. Hang tight. And thank you so much, Abyssal Wolf, for gifting the sub to Steamed Beefs. And you've gifted 10 subs to the channel. Thank you so much, Abyssal, for the support. Yo, we got Will Franklin being gifted a sub as well. Valero RVA gifting a sub. Thank you so much. Third gift to the channel. Thank you so much, Valero. Let's get some whoops in the chat to celebrate. Thank you so much, Valero and Abyssal Wolf, for the generosity today and spreading the love around the community. You guys rock. We've got Jesse Parker getting ready for round 2 against Hulan Mike Collins on the right. And we got a whoop train on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. Zach Praw getting in there with the gifted sub to Blaw, 13,577. Thank you so much, Zach Praw, for keeping that whoop train rocking. Zach, you rock. Thanks so much, dog, for supporting the channel. Appreciate it, guys. Let's get some hype going. That's awesome. I love it. You guys are amazing. You make this job the best job in the world. I was feeling burnt out today after filming all day, but you guys just make it an amazing place to be all the time. Thanks so much for being here, watching the Full Grip Games Cosmic Eclipse pre-release. Gearing up for round 2. We've got Jesse Parker on the left versus Mikey Collins on the right. Wanted to get Mikey on stream. We watched him build his deck. He has got that Rainbow Rare Silvally GX in his deck, so I wanted to see if we could get that on camera. Hopefully he's able to get it out, doesn't prize any of his pieces. That would be great. Abyssal Wolf gifting another sub, hooking it up to Connor Motionless. Thank you so much, Abyssal, for keeping that train rocking. Another gifted sub. Thanks so much for the love, Abyssal. Hopefully you're having a great day so far. Super stoked, man. That is just awesome. Thanks so much, Abyssal. Looks like these players are getting ready. Excited to see if Mikey can get that Silvally GX into play. He opted not to play the Volcarona GX. I don't know if maybe he didn't get the Larvesta. This is a huge set, so it's quite possible he did not find the Larvesta that he needs in order to run the Volcarona, or else I imagine that he would have probably tossed the Volcarona GX into his deck. You see, Jesse has got some consistency cards in his opening hand, which is good. One of the dangers of pre-release format is opening a dead hand. If you open a dead hand in pre-release format, it can be pretty unforgiving. And hopefully you guys were able to check out that jungle video I released on YouTube today. Valero says they loved the jungle video. Thank you so much for the kind words, Valero. It looks like Jesse is playing first. He's got a Deerling in the active and a Kricketot on the bench, and using a big Lily for a draw of 4. He finds that Dragonium Z. Mikey starting off with 2 Tepigs himself, and it's going to be a pass to Mikey's side. Mikey's got an energy for his Tepig. Looks like Tepig's going to be seeing some action. He's got an attack, probably not a good one, but we are going to get to see an attack from Tepig. Live Coal for 20 damage. Deerling is weak to fire. Does Jesse find what he needs to respond to this Tepig? And the Tepig line has just some beefy hit points. The Tepig itself has got 80 HP. Pig Knight has, I think, over 100. And then Embor, 170 HP on the Embor. Absolutely beefy. And the Tepig is very cute. Curled up on the bed there. That is just adorable. Gotta love that artwork. Looks like Jesse's going to retreat his Deerling. And are we attaching the Dragonium to the Cricketune? Hate to see it. But he does it to pare his hand down so that he could do the Snipe 30 to everybody with 6 cards in hand on the Cricketune. Very cool play from Jesse with the Cricketune. Does Mikey have... Yes, he does. Pig Knight coming into play. And it looks like he's saving up that Pig Knight on the bench to try and evolve into an eventual Embor. Let's get some Pig Knight hype in the chat. I'm just so stoked that there are Pig Knights out here. I can't believe we get to commentate about Pig Knights. I couldn't be more excited. That's just phenomenal. And it looks like the Cricketune is going to be dealing another 30-30 snipe, softening up that beefy Pig Knight. But here comes the boar. We've got Embor coming into play. Mikey gets to look at the top 8 cards of his deck. How many energy does he find? 2 accelerates. And look at those cute Eevee sleeves. Mikey loves evolutions. So, of course, he's got the Eevee sleeves to go with his deck. I believe he found 3 energy for the boar. That's enough to get Embor up and rocking. Looks like he's accelerating them all onto the Tepig. And the Tepig actually has an attack. Wow, and I think this Tepig is going to be taking a knockout. Let's read it again. Tepig's second attack rollout does 40 damage. That's 80 damage. And I believe that's probably for KO. It is on the Cricketune. The Cricketune's only got 100 hit points. So Tepig getting some action. And Jesse is quickly on the back foot with Mikey's built-up Embor board state. Jesse's got to be worried about this. Mikey moving to 3 prizes remaining. Does he have the Pokemon he needs? He's got... What, the Rosa? Is that who that is? I believe it's Rosa. As a supporter to go get him a Pokemon. And I think he gets a trainer too. This is a very clutch draw for Jesse. This Rosa is going to get him out of trouble. Is it Rosa? It's not Rosa, is it? I feel like I would have seen it. Who is it? Who is she? What's her name? Chat. What is her name? The trainer. It gets 3 things out of the deck. I forget what her name is. It is Rosa. I just cannot find it on my scanned images. Maybe I don't have her yet. That's possible as well. Alright, at least I wasn't wrong on the name. I can't find a Rosa in my scans right now, so can't show it off. But Rosa, very cool. Getting him a Pokemon, a trainer, and I believe an energy as well. And then he's going to be using Sawsbuck to take a knockout and pivot into the Clefairy. The Clefairy doll. That's a really cool play. Buying himself a turn. And he needs turns now because Embor is breathing down his neck. And that Embor is going to be unforgiving to this Sawsbuck. Jesse does find his Drampa. There is hope. Drampa gets a draw energy. Sawsbuck draws a card. Jesse drawing through his deck. He desperately needs to set something up. Maybe get this Drampa swinging. But he wants another Pokemon to bench. Jesse does not want to have to use Sawsbuck's attack to pivot into a Drampa because the Drampa is kind of his only hope here. And if he has to use Sawsbuck to pivot into Drampa, now I need to see, is Sawsbuck you may switch or you have to switch? Do you have to read that? Don't see a Sawsbuck here on my scans. But he does switch. And it looks like Mikey is looking kind of frustrated. Is he going to get knocked out by the Sawsbuck? Is he going to get benched? Does he have another Pokemon? Looks like Mikey might be out of luck. He's showing off all the Pokemon in his hand. His entire hand. He's going to take a knockout. But Sawsbuck finishing off the game. Mikey did not have a backup Pokemon. I can't believe Jesse was able to take down the 170 hit point Emboar with the Sawsbuck. Absolutely devastating. I thought for sure Mikey was set to win that game. Instead, Jesse stealing the victory with his Sawsbuck. The setup damage from the Kricketune proved to be absolutely crucial in that match's results. Jesse Parker moving on to 2-0 at the Full Grip Games pre-release. We still got one more round of action coming ahead. We're going to get Jesse back here to talk about that match in just a moment. All right, no Jesse, but I got Mikey to talk about his crushing loss. Mikey. What you were so close.
I was so good. I was so set up. Oh gosh, it was just so bad. I could not get a basic Pokemon to save my life.
So what was the supporter you played there at the end to try and did you play a supporter to
I played Roller Skater.
Roller Skater. So
and in Roller Skater lets you draw 2 cards, and if you discard an energy, you draw additional 2.
So you got to draw 4
cards.
That was better than Tate and Liza for sure, because Tate and Liza you would have shuffled through 5, so like way better odds because you already had a pretty big hand.
Right.
So you're just digging deeper into the deck looking for that basic Pokemon.
Correct.
So you made the right call. It just didn't buff out.
It was ridiculous. I'm like, I went through all the energies. All right,
I know.
Attached so many energies. How could I not get a basic Pokemon?
And you had Pokemon communication. You had so many Pokemon in your hand.
Right.
But none of them.
No Lily's Pokédoll or anything.
None of it. And then you saw Cynthia off the prize. You saw Tepic was like the next card, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, so
Jesse getting the Lily's Pokédoll out of with the Rosa was beast.
Oh yeah. Rosa was so good because he was able to set up his board state to really be able to take down the Emboar, and without
I couldn't take a prize, right?
Without a backup Pokemon, you were ahead. All you had to do was just get one more Pokemon out.
Right.
But we saw the setup damage from the Kricketune actually super relevant as well.
It was.
Because he only had to hit your Emboar twice.
Correct.
To finish it off. So
correct.
That was
I was debating on retreating my Tepic after I made it rain down to hit, but then I was like, well, no, I think it's good to do it this way.
Right.
Because he would have been able to hit me a little bit,
right.
An extra turn.
I think it was the correct call to go in with the Tepic there. And plus, it was cool just to see Tepic attack. I mean,
right.
That was awesome. So
I wish no Pokemon communicate. I had tons of evolution Pokemon in my hand.
I know, but yeah, you were a little bit hidden by the camera. It's cool. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Yeah, it's tough to do the top down and this and that out there all in like the little space here.
I feel you. I hear you.
Yeah, we got it. Got it figured out. All right, Mikey. Well, good luck in your last round. Thanks for joining us. Bad beats, but it's all good. At least you're having fun, right?
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
Right.
Good stuff. Well, good luck next round.
Thank you.
Round 3. Getting started now. We've got Melvin Davila on the left versus Brandon McDonald on the right. I saw some Emboar action on Brandon's side of the field, so we may get to see some more explosive fire dancing going on. Emboar is a total hoss in this pre-release format, 170 HP. That is just phenomenal. Emboar is definitely one of my favorite starters, and for sure one of my favorite fire starters. I really like the interpretation of this Emboar from this artist in particular. I think his face and his fire beard looks really excellent in this artwork. Emboar is such a cool Pokemon. I really like the whole Emboar line. Big fan of Tepig, Pignite, and Emboar. I was talking about my least favorite starters, and I think they're all grass. If you were to ask me about who has got which type has some of the worst starter Pokemon? Let me hear your opinions in the chat. Which type, if you had to collectively, all right, each type has its own team, fire, water, and grass. You know, it's a kickball team, right? And they get all of the starters are on their kickball team from their type. Who has the worst kickball team? Is it grass? Is it fire? Or is it water? I think grass, listen, grass has got Superior on their team. And Superior is clearly the worst starter out of all of them. Superior and Chestnut are like two of the worst starters for sure. They have to be, right? Superior and Chestnut. Nobody is worse than Superior and Chestnut. I'm sorry, yes, but your Sceptile has got to play ball with Superior and Chestnut. So, unfortunately, there's a lot. Decidueye, very strong starter Pokemon. I think Decidueye is really cool. Venusaur, really cool starter Pokemon. Samurott is also horrible. That's fair, Gassy. I think Samurott also is just like, Water's got to deal with having Samurott on their team, just like Grass has to deal with Chestnut being on their team. Just stick Chestnut in the goal. He does look like a goalie, I'll give you that. I think that Fire has got generally some very strong starters. They've got Charizard, they've got Typhlosion's pretty cool, Infernape is cool, Emboar is cool. I think Delphox is cool. All right, I love Delphox. Delphox has got a lot of haters, but I think Delphox is super cool. I mean, Delphox is like a wizard, but it's a fire fox. What's not to like about that? Water also, I mean, Water's got Blastoise. So I think that, Blaziken, yes, I forgot about Blaziken. Blaziken is also very cool. Water has got Blastoise. Pretty much Blastoise and Swampert put the whole Water squad on their back. They're carrying a lot of weight themselves. Blastoise and Swampert are. I mean, Feraligator's got a lot of fans. And Empoleon's got some fans. I'm not a big Greninja fan. You're right, James. I actually do like Grookey quite a bit. I know. Water's got to deal with Sobble being on their team. I don't know. I think Fire probably has the best cast of starters. And I'm not a big Fire guy myself. I'm more like Water. So this is like a concession for me. Okay? It's definitely a concession. I think Fire has probably the best starters. And then it's a toss-up between Water and Grass for who's the bottom. They're playing it off for second place. I'm really excited about Sword and Shield, though. I can't believe we haven't seen the starters revealed yet. We have no idea. All right, chat, we're getting ready for round 3 of the Full Grip Games Cosmic Eclipse Prerelease. Melvin Davila on the left versus Brandon McDonald on the right. Looks like Brandon has a Wailmer on his bench. Maybe we'll get to see some Wailord action. And Melvin has got that, was that a Fion on his bench? He's going to use Tate and Liza to shuffle up his hand, draw 5 new cards. And he's hoping to find some more Pokemon. All he's got is this lone Deerling right now. Could easily get knocked out. And, of course, the Fion on his bench, which is cool. The Fion can push Brandon's active Pokemon to the bench, which can be disruptive. Looks like Brandon also has that Entei on his bench. Melvin benching a Togedemaru. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you, Chad. I have no idea what the Togedemaru does. But let's see if we could take a look. Brandon's suiting up that active with an energy. And we're probably going to see some Tepig attacks going on. 20 damage to the Deerling. Togedemaru's got Call for Family. So if there's a good Pokemon in Melvin's deck, he's going to be able to search it out with Togedemaru. And we see him retreating the Deerling, going for that Call for Family. This is a great card to include in a pre-release deck. It helps with consistency. He's got the Sawsbuck too, which can use its ability to draw cards from the top of the deck. Very nice. And then Call for Family, we're going to see if maybe Melvin has any crazy basic Pokemon in his deck. Maybe he's got a Pokemon GX. Oh, and does he ever? There is an Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia GX in Melvin's deck. Check that thing out. What a cool card to have in play in this pre-release. Such a sick rip for Melvin. The Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. Actually, the only scan I have of this card is Rainbow. But we do have it. Brandon has got a lot to deal with right now, is using Professor Oak's setup. He can get the Blacephalon onto his bench, another Pignite, and what appears to be a Zangoose. Very cool. Brandon has got quite the toolbox deck on his side. He's got that Blacephalon, which is going to be absolutely gnarly in Malamar decks, getting a Psychic Energy equipped. And then going in with his Tepig, I want to see Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia get some action. That would just be absolutely incredible. We see Melvin's hand is full of energy. He's going to start suiting up that Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia with a water now. He's got the Sawsbuck to draw a card with its ability to. A Metal Energy. Fantastic. We might see an Altered Creation GX followed by an Ultimate Ray. That would be unbelievable. If he can use Altered Creation next turn and then Ultimate Ray, he's just going to be able to thin his deck, searching out basic energy and attaching them to whatever Pokemon he wants. And I assume Melvin was able to use this Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia to success throughout this entire pre-release. Taking bonus prizes. I mean, this card seems unbeatable. Brandon desperately needs to start damaging it, and he notices that. He's sending the Blacephalon into the active position, and he's going to snipe the Piplup. He's not worrying about the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. I think that card has got to be on Brandon's radar. He can two-hit KO the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia with Emboar. Emboar does 160 damage, so if he's able to get his Emboars online, he can smack into the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. But the Arceus, once it uses its Altered Creation GX, it's going to be able to Ultimate Ray twice and win the game, since it'll be taking bonus prizes. So here comes the Water Energy, not the Metal. So Melvin going to use Fion, I think, to push the Blacephalon to the bench. It's a very disruptive card in this pre-release format with minimal switching. And it looks like Melvin might just be building up for an eventual Ultimate Ray. Looks like Melvin's going to use that Fion. I think that's such a cool ability, being disruptive. And I think Melvin is just buying time for an Ultimate Ray to use that attack. Now Brandon promotes the Tepig. He's got a Pokemon Communication in his hand, but I don't believe he has any Pokemon. So he's going to put a Fire Energy onto his benched Entei. so it's ready to rally back. I really want to see Melvin use this altered creation. He's got the metal energy. He can if he wants to. Having his Pokemon take bonus prizes would be so good in this pre-release format. Sorry about the camera, guys. I don't know why it's a little bit funky today, going in and out of focus, but thanks for bearing with us. Looks like Melvin's going to promote that Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. And are we going to see a GX or an Ultimate Ray? He's going to go in with an Ultimate Ray, accelerate energy from his deck. It's the first knockout for Melvin. He's going to move on to 3 prizes remaining. And he's putting energy probably onto Piplup, which is awesome. So he's just juicing this Piplup up. And then Piplup is going to be able to accelerate energy, or going to be able to deal 80 damage with its attack. And Melvin going to accelerate 1 to his active, maybe just in case it needs to retreat. Brandon's got a Pignite 1 step closer to that Emboar. And then, since Melvin has 3 prizes remaining, Brandon gets to snipe 120 damage. With the Blacephalon, Melvin walked right into this by not using his GX attack, Altered Creation. Brought himself to 3 prizes remaining. With 120 damage on it, it doesn't get KO'd by Rally Back from Entei. But he's got to worry about it. I mean, if Brandon drafted a great catcher, he could potentially bring it up and finish it off. 3 prizes is a lot to give up in a pre-release game. And thank you so much, Afduck, for the Twitch Prime sub. Melvin's got 2 Sawsbucks set up now, getting to draw 2 bonus cards per turn. Going to use Pokemon Communication, presumably, to get a Prinplup into play. And we see that Prinplup coming down. Melvin's got 3 prizes left. Prinplup ready to go. And Melvin can go to 2 prizes remaining by using another Ultimate Ray, which I expect to see. We see Melvin suiting up the benched Piplup with the Water Energy. And are we going to get to see another Ultimate Ray for 150 damage? Absolutely. He's got to get that Blacephalon out of here. That Blacephalon's wreaking havoc on that 3 prize turn. And I think Melvin accidentally doing the wrong order there. He needs to search the deck for the energy first, then take the prize. But probably just not experienced with doing a attack effect like that, which is okay. Brandon's going to top deck. Looks like a Tepig, and he's going to use Pokemon Communication to toss it back into the deck for Emboar. Now is the time. If Brandon can hit enough energy off this Emboar, he may be able to knock out the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. Let's see what he can do, chat. All right, 8 cards for Brandon. Explosive Fire Dance. Gets to look at the top 8 and accelerate any energy he finds there. He's got a Fire, a Psychic. Wow, look how many energy. He's getting the Heat Blast fully loaded up, and he could take a knockout on the Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia with Heat Blast for 160 damage. That's if he can move this Zangoose. It's only got a retreat of 1. Here comes Emboar. 160 damage. Absolutely insane. Brandon ripped so much energy off that explosive fire dance. Melvin on his heels, losing his tag team GX. But he's got the Empoleon. Empoleon can copy any of the attacks from its pre-evolutions using Recall. And Emboar's Water Weak. He could also Aqua Fall for 130 damage. Empoleon's got 160 HP. Brandon might not be able to respond to this Empoleon to take his final prize. Empoleon might just be able to take the game. I think we're just going to see Aqua Fall for knockout. 130 times 2, that's 260 damage from Melvin, who now only has 1 prize remaining. Brandon's Entei on the bench can use Rally Back, but Rally Back is not going to deal enough damage to knock out this Empoleon. And I don't think Brandon has any way around it. He promotes the Entei and draws his card. He's close. He's so close to taking game. The Zangoose getting an energy, but all he can do is Rally Back and hope that Melvin doesn't have an energy to finish off the game. But I know that Melvin does, and he can copy Pimplup or Prinplup for game using Recall. He could snipe 100, or he could Recall and do 80 to the active, take the knockout, and weakness. That'll be game. Melvin's going to use Recall to copy Piplup. 80 damage times 2. It's 160, and Melvin wins. Moving on to 3-0 at the Full Grip Games pre-release with his exciting Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia deck. Yo, we got Melvin here. He went 3-0, right?
That's right.
Awesome stuff, Melvin. So tell us a little bit about your deck. You got that Arceus, Dialga, and Palkia. Were you able to use that every game?
Just my last game.
Oh, you didn't get it out in the other games?
It got priced every single game.
No way.
Yeah.
And you had the Togedemaru in the deck to help set up. Were you able to use that in any of your other games, or was that the only time you got to use it?
Yes, I used it every game. At least I had 2 per game.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So you were able to use that Togedemaru. Really cool card with the Call of Family attack. Now, who would you say was the all-star of the deck? In all 3 of your games, who was like the best card?
Empoleon.
Yeah. Empoleon won you your first couple games?
That card, you won me every game.
And it won you that last game we
Yes.
saw. It won you every single game. Recall. Did you find yourself recalling for Piplup or Primplup more? Doing the snipe or the 80 damage?
The 80.
The 80 was like the best one?
Because most of them play basic, so they really can't attack me after that.
Right. Absolutely amazing. And hit Emboar for weakness, which is huge.
Mm-hmm.
So you saw, were you scared at all when that Emboar hit the field?
I was not expecting him to get 4 energies in one turn.
Went from zero to attacking real fast.
To a knockout to 3 prizes.
Crazy. But at that point, we didn't really have any way around your Empoleon. So
No, he was set to go.
yeah, for sure. Now, were you worried at all when you went down to 3 prizes and you unlocked this 12 snipe damage turn with the Blacephalon?
A little bit.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage
Yeah.
to pile on with that little Blacephalon. Did you think about maybe using that GX attack at all to get bonus prizes?
Oh, no.
No, you were like, I just want to do damage
I
every single
wanted
turn.
to take a price every turn.
Yeah, that makes sense. Awesome stuff, Melvin. And looks like you won a little door prize too, right?
I did.
Yeah, you got a Beware box. Well, good
Oh.
luck on your pulls.
Thank you, man.
And thanks for coming out to the pre-release. And congrats on 3-0.
All right, thank you.
Yep. That's it for our Cosmic Eclipse pre-release at Full Grip Games. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thanks for the subs, the gifted subs, the follows, the bits. You guys are amazing. And thank you guys so much for supporting the store at Full Grip Games by pre-ordering your Cosmic Eclipse singles with us. If you haven't checked out the website, make sure to do so. FullGripGames.com. We've got pre-orders going out soon for Cosmic Eclipse. Make sure to get your Cosmic Eclipse singles before everybody else with Full Grip Games. Also, we've got a brand new PTCGO code website. If you haven't checked that out already, make sure to do that as well. It's fullgripcodes.com. We've got automatic PTCGO code delivery. We've got Unified Minds and pre-orders for Cosmic Eclipse codes up now, as well as Unbroken Bonds codes. And we're going to be adding a ton more codes to the website soon. But make sure to check it out. If you're looking for codes from the newest set, we're going to have them on fullgripcodes.com. But for now, we're going to be rating JW, Flex Daddy Righteous. Make sure to tell him I said hey and have some fun with Flex Daddy After Dark. Y'all take it easy. Have a great day. Peace.